Hello, welcome. Thank you for watching. How's everyone doing? Good, fantastic. We got some stuff to talk about. Most importantly, what's that? It's got something to do with school. Like you'll be surprised what I did today. You'll be like, fucking. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Good, fantastic. Oh, okay, one second. No way. There we go. Okay, so uh, before we do YouTube, TikTok. My TikTok is early underscore on TikTok. My YouTube is early underscore on YouTube. I want to say thank you to everyone who watched my most recent video. You know, I've been asking for views on this one. There are two different platforms, same video. Two different platforms, two different subscriber goals. So on YouTube, I'm asking for 1,000. On TikTok, I'm asking for 50. Why 50? Because we need to go live. And how to go live, we have to get to 50. Right now I have 330. I have 324 subscribers. I'm asking for 1,000 so we can get supported credit code. So check and use supported credit code at checkout on Fortnite item shop. And to get that, you need 1,000 subscribers. Look, if we can get 1,000 on TikTok, if we can get 1,000 on YouTube, it's whatever. Both works. Good. Profile picture. The profile picture is the way it is. This is the profile picture. Boom. Profile picture. The way the car is the way it is. Like that's just the way it is. Okay, it's a work in progress. We're working on the project currently. It's been that way because the developing team, the team that's been developing it, just put it to the side and they're they allocated the car. We're doing allocate the car. You know, we put the car to the side. We're gonna use it eventually in the future. But for now, we're just putting it to the side for a reason. We're putting it to the side for a reason, and it has a reason to be put to the side. The team that developed the project is allocating the car. Anyway, um, let's move on to work in progress. So, as you can see, we have code. As you can see, we're on Google. Google is where I put some of the code so I can just pull up and go whenever I want. Like for now, I was on the laptop. Now I'm on the desktop. Earlier, I was on the phone. So this is super convenient. I can just pull it up and go whenever I want. Not only that, but I can continuously keep going and going and going and just keep adding code, adding code, adding code. So this one right here is Java with nothing on it, and then that's for BlueJ. And then this is C++ for C line. And what the difference is nothing. It's the same. The only difference is one is C++, one is Java, one is C line, one is BlueJ, whatever. What's important here is this. I want to talk about this right here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 examples. We have one word. With one word, we have 1, 2, 3 examples. All right. There are multiple definitions, right? As you can see, Christianity view humans are made in the image of God. Christianity view dual nature of spirit and flesh from God. Christianity view humans made in image imago Dei. Why is that one? Why did I choose that one out of all of them? I chose that one out of all of them because this answer always changes. This and I was like questioning it at first. I was like, no fucking way. This is like, are you serious? No fucking way. How is that possible? Every like you would have thought one word has one definition, right? But no, that's what philosophy is. Philosophy is one word, multiple definitions, because philosophy is a belief. It's whatever you believe is the answer. So the best way to put that is one word, 3 definitions. Um, why three? That's like the most random number. Three because all right, we have the main definition, the textbook definition, right? So the textbook definition, that's one. Then we have like a scenario definition, right? So it's a definition with the scenario. The third one is like a combination of what the curriculum wants. So it's like the textbook definition with the scenario and is what the curricular is expecting. And that's the indigo day. That's why it's one word, 3 examples. Um, and we can here I'll show you what it do. Uh, yeah, because I was just like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? How is that possible? Why every time I try to find the answer, it's a new one every fucking time? I'm just like, holy fuck, I don't know what's true or what's false. Like I'm lacking confidence. I don't have confidence right now. So what I did, fuck, I can't, bro. I can't with this fucking. I can't. I can't. We can't do that. I can't do that. So I was just like, okay, so um, to boost, to boost, to to get a better angle and look at it from a different perspective, what I did is I was like, okay, well, every possible, I have every possible, I piece control. I, in Fortnite terms, this is piece control. I've used my piece control, meaning if it goes this way, I have the answer. If it goes that way, I have the answer. If it goes this way, I have the answer. But at the end, it all adds up and it equals the same thing. So 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. I have an answer for 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. But it's all gonna equal the same thing. Like 1 plus 1 is two. 1 plus 1 is one. Like like get it. So like boom, right? 1, 2, 3. It goes this way, one answer. It goes that way, one answer. It goes this way, one answer. but at the end, it's all the same answer. So like it's three answers, but it's really one answer. So what does this do? How the fuck did you just come up with that? How did I come up with it? Okay, because first I was looking up the textbook definition. All right, when it came to the first test, I used the textbook definition, and yes, it worked. It did. But the test isn't just like a vocabulary word with the definition. No, it's like it wants to know the significance of the word. It wants to know what the word is. It wants to know what the definition is, basically. It wants to know the definition of the definition. Like, what purpose does that definition have? How, like, like, yes, it's about the vocabulary. Yes, it's about the definition. But it's not asking, like, what's the definition of this word? No, it's asking more questions like, the question would be like, in the, uh, it would be like, using the Christianity view. How did God make people? And then, right? So it basically, the question gives the word, it gives the definition, but is asking for like using Christianity's view, how did God make people? That's and then the answer would be humans made in Imago Day. You get what I'm saying? Like it's confusing, yes, but once you decipher it and locate the objective, you will find it to be quite simple. Honestly, it's quite simple. So with this code helped. Why? Because again, I have the answer to go this way, I have the answer to go that way, I have the answer to go this way. But at the end, it all adds up and comes to the same answer. Like it's three answers, but those three answers are really just the one answer. So again, I can go this way, it'll be the same. I can go that way, it'll be the same. I can go this way, it'll be the same. It make no difference. Because again, remember, I was doing the textbook definition. That worked, but it wasn't the best. And then what I did was I combined the textbook definition with the scenario, and I got the scenario definition. And then the other one is the test style vocabulary. So again, it would be like fucking using Christianity to how were humans made, and then the answer would be like Imago Day. You know, what is Imago Day? Imago Day is Christianity. Now, if you look up Christianity's view, and the reason why I keep using that, I'm not promoting religion. So if you are religious, look, I'm sorry. Right? I'm not trying to do all that right now. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to educate y'all, and the way I'm educating y'all is this way. I keep using Christianity view not because of religious. Don't take it religious. It's just a good example, right? It's just a good example. So with Christianity's view, I have it on my phone right here. I have it on my phone right here. Just with that one word, I have it right here. Look, I have one, two, three, right? Look, Christianity view, boom, Imago Day, right here. Christianity view, Imago Day. Oh no, actually, This one is saying this one is what the hell? Fuck this. Oh well, I can't find it, but that one word has multiple definitions, and that's the one that got my attention. I was just like, yo, because these other ones have like some of them have like one standard definition, like one word has one definition every time. One word has one definition every time. Right? Some of these do, but some of them do, some of them don't. The one that got my attention was Christianity, because the Christianity view literally changes every time. But the one that was most consistent was the Imago Day. That's the one that I was like, okay, I know I'm doing it right if I found Imago Day. But like, I guess you could say these are all the possible outcomes. Like, I kept finding stuff like this: humans are made of fucking images, or dual nature of spirit and flesh. What the fuck is that? Or and then the one that was most consistent and the one that I was kind of confident with was the Indigo Day answer. It just made more sense because it was a definition with a word that defines the definition and the other word. Like it goes forward and then it goes backwards in the same way, and it kind of makes sense. That's what like So I would generate a new list. Boom, get one answer. Generate a new list, get another answer. I would generate another list. I would get the same answer. Generate a new list, get a different answer. And then I'll generate a new list and I'll get the answer that I got before. So what I ended up doing was I made one list. I made one list, and this is the updated list. It's got literally what we need. So it's the textbook definition, and then it gives the significance of of that. So using Christianity's view, it says human made in the image of God, Imago Dei, significance provides theological basic for human dignity. Other one is this is a good one. This one got my attention. So you see deist, right? Deist, right? You see how it has clockmaker highlighted in quotation marks? Deist, clockmaker, God who does not intervene. The significance is combines creator belief with scientific laws. How does that have my attention? That has my attention because that one was the most consistent. That one stayed the same every time. I could look it up a different way every time, and it would come out to be the same answer every time. The one thing to focus on is the clockmaker. Okay, the clockmaker. All right, the clockmaker. The other one is theism. Theism got my attention. Theism is belief in a personal intervening God. Uh, that one changes from time to time, but what stays the same is intervening. Intervening is another way to say, ooh, hey, actually, I'm questioning this list now. I'm questioning this list. I'm questioning this list, actually. I might have to find a new one. And it's fucked up because look, I made a flashcard and I fit all the words. But, yeah, theism is, theism, again, this has nothing to do with religion, chat. This is literally just my homework. It just so happens to be this is what I go to school for. Don't question me. Alright? Just fucking go with it. So, theism. Belief in a personal intervening God. Foundation for traditional worship or prayer. What does that mean? I have no fucking idea. I don't know. But I do know how to describe it. So what that's saying is there's multiple gods, but there's multiple gods, right? So there's multiple gods, and there's out of all those gods, there's a god that interacts with the world. It's intervening. It intervenes with the world and it interacts with the world. But that now I'm questioning it. Now I'm questioning it. You know how I know that? Because I looked up the answer multiple times, multiple ways, and That's how I know. Um, Intervening God is saying there's a God that interacts with the world. That's what it's saying. Uh, anyway, yeah. Um, I made this flashcard. I was doing it nonstop today, literally just nonstop, over and over and over, just nonstop, just doing it over and over again. And I've been working on this all fucking day nonstop. But now I'm kind of questioning it. Like now I'm kind of questioning it. Now I mean, look, now I'm kind of questioning it. So I think what I'm gonna do is my professor is okay with it. My professor is allowing it. That's where I got the idea from. Like professor said, "Yo, you can use flashcards if you want to use flashcards. Do it, whatever." Um. So yeah, I think I know what I could do. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little trick. My little trick. This is what I was thinking. I was like, okay, this is what I was thinking. Now look, all right, because the professor gave us a study guide, and the study guide is basically a study guide for the exam. So what I was thinking was, oh, you know how I came up with those answers too. So what I did was, this is what I did. I used the study guide. I used the list of the vocabulary words, and with the study guide, the professor provides something called identifications. And I was kind of like wondering what an identification is. And an identification is using the vocabulary. It's basically what we did. That's what the identification is. The definitions we were just talking about is the identification. And that's how I deciphered it. Actually, now that I remember. Now I remember. I deciphered it. How? Because I was like, okay, well, the test is about vocabulary, but it's not exactly looking for the textbook definition. So what is it looking for? And then I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck? What is an identification? The identification is using the vocabulary. Okay, so if the identification is using the vocabulary, and the test is about the vocabulary, but it's not wanting the textbook definition, then that means the multiple choice questions are the identifications. That's what it is. It's literally identifying the word and definition. So what I did was I used the study guide, I used the words in the study guide, and I made a vocabulary flashcard, and I put together a flashcard using the identification definition of the vocabulary. You get what I'm saying? So, uh, anyway, yeah. Oh, but because what I was about to do was I was actually getting ready to do something. This is how I deciphered it. So I was like, all right, if my professor is gonna allow us to use flashcards, I'm gonna use the flashcard to my ability. What do you mean by that? I was like, okay. I was like, okay. How about let's not focus on the multiple choice questions, right? Let's put the multiple choice questions to the side because it's 50-50. Like, you can get it right, you can get it wrong. It's going to be 50-50. So I was like, all right, let's put that to the side. Let's focus on the written part. And the written part is the identifications. You use the vocabulary to answer. So it's the question. The question is like, let's see what the question is. Like. Let's see. Oh, the identification is, it says, identification. Define and talk about the significance of the word. So what I was about to do was I was about to, in a way, I was about to make a flashcard cheat code. What I was gonna do was I was just about to make a flashcard that just answers the written part. Because let's say I don't get the multiple choice question right, I can capitalize on the written part. How? Uh, because with the study guide, the professor provides the study guide. In the study guide, the professor also provides the identifications. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna put the identifications on the flashcard and just try to get 100 on the identifications. Like, 50-50. I just need to get a passing grade. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not looking for a 100. No. The grade I got is I'm good with. I actually the first test I did good. You know, I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. So I just need to be consistent. I just need to do what I did before again. So uh basically I was like, okay, multiple choice, 50-50, whatever. Put that to the side. Let's try to do the identifications. So I look at the identifications and I'm like, oh, that's literally using the vocabulary word, but describing but describing it. So I was just like, I'm gonna use the vocabulary word. Look, I don't know. All right, so the identification is talking about the definition. Okay, so that's this. That's literally this right here. That's this right here. That's what it is. This is the identification. This is what it is. It's the definition, right? And then it says identify it. And identifying is just another way of saying what is the significance of the word. And this is the significance. So belief in a permanent essential core soul significance suggests identity is discovered. And that's what it is. That's what it is. That's literally what it is. Because it says right here, identification. Briefly define and discuss the significance of the following vocabulary. That's what it is. That's the significance. That's what it is. That's what it is. So yeah, yeah, basically. But I don't think that's enough though. I don't think that's enough. I think my professor's gonna want a little bit more. So I'm gonna have to figure that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to figure that. That's what you're asking for a ride to the office? No, I. You lying? And with the first exam, I went with the flashcards because the professor allowed us to use flashcards for the first one. Um, Yo, 1 second. I'm trying to something's not right. I'm gonna have to reboot or something. No, what's going on? No way. No, it wasn't. Alright, what's